Alrighty, guys. Thank you all for joining Journey's end of year presentation. She'll be covering what she did her sophomore year at UTSA. At the very end of the presentation, we do ask that you allow staff and faculty, both in the room as well as virtual, to ask any questions and comment about Journey's sophomore year. And then we'll open it up to the people who are here today for Journey. Yeah. With that being said, Journey, kick us off and get us started.
Alrighty, good afternoon. Firstly, I'd like to thank everyone for attending and coming out to hear my presentation. My approach on this presentation is a little bit differently because I'm going to provide a little bit of reflection of this year and also tell you guys what I did. So for knowledge, I went to the Honors Alliance Etiquette Dinner, which was pretty cool, even though we kind of touched bases with top scholar my freshman year. I think it was good to do it again. Got to meet some nice people. You see me back there with the orange pants and the off-guard picture. It was very fun. I went because I was a little bit stressed with schoolwork. So I was like, let's go network. Let's go meet new people and talk. So sitting at my table, there's a student, a grad student from Iran. I got to hear her story, and it was a pleasure just networking with people and just hearing the story. I love hearing people's stories. There was a faculty member that also sat at my table, and she told me basically the question of why UTSA, why San Antonio, and it seems like what we all have in common is a change for better good. Let's start here with Judge Wolf. I went to his book signing. That was a pretty cool experience. Before taking this picture, I remember I asked him for advice. I was like, I'm not from Texas and not even the San Antonio area. So I was like, what can I do to immerse myself into the San Antonio culture and in the community? And he told me to research and join nonprofits. He asked me my major, and I was like, that makes sense. So that is on my bucket list this summer, is to research nonprofits, reach out to them, do my research, and learn as much as I can from them. From mind and body alignment, I went to an event called Learn to Lead with Erica Prosper, Nineberg, and we went into a breakout workshop of mind, body alignment by Joanna Martinez. This event was to teach students of what a leader looks like and how can we lead ourselves and others. My favorite event was the Women in Engineer Leadership Luncheon, which I have a picture here. I'm way in the back. This was an amazing event. With this lady here in the pink. Her name is Andrea Beamer. She's the Chief Operating Officer of San Antonio Water System. And she was a speaker. And when she told me she did wastewater, I was like, I did wastewater in Auburn University. So that was a pretty cool bonding experience. The etiquette dinner actually helped with this too. Because they had like a etiquette style table. I felt very confident going in there. I got to meet some industry women. I got a couple of their cards, so reach out them into the future or pass that on to someone else. For service, Adopt a Spot. This was the top and Terry that we recently did. I thought it was fun. It was a nice de-stressor, especially because finals is coming up. So it was nice to hang out with peers and just enjoy everybody's company. Our cohort project, finally, we did it. We had a bit of a hiccup. We were supposed to do diaper bank, but we scheduled it on Good Friday. But thanks to Jose and Jasper, we ended up going to Kenny Lake. Yes, I've never been to Kenny Lake, so that was a pretty cool experience. And because I'm a clumsy person, I slipped on some rocks, but that's okay. But these pictures are very beautiful. It was very peaceful, and it was such a rewarding, to do it with my cohort. A great bonding experience with them. Best fest. Funny story with this one too. We got rained out that day. Tejas was there. It was chaos, but we set everything up. We were ready to cook the boba, and then it rained, so we had to go into the gym, which it was still fun. We made it work. So it was a great experience. Mentorship. Cool, funny story with this. During selection, I sat with someone named Dr. Livelihood. And I have a friend in my EA1 class, and she came to me, she was like, Journey, because of my age and because I don't have any experience, I don't know what to do. I can't get hired, can't get internship. I said, you should think about research. She had no idea about the research department. So I asked her major, it was mechanical engineer, which is Dr. Livelihood, the mechanical engineer, and he does biomedical. So it was a pleasure to see with him. And I connected them. She came back to me a couple of days later, so excited, telling me how she got into his lab for the summer. I put that picture up there because I even did the Big Little program. Came in with my little, and it's just an amazing to, you know, plant seeds into people because seeds was planted into me, you know. This semester or this year, I knew I wanted to do more technical skills with engineering, meaning learning a coding language, which is Python. I completed the workshop. It's a free workshop at the beginning of the semester. UTSA did for Python and SolidWorks. And I put the little web of people because it was networking. That was one of my biggest things is go out, push myself out there and go network. Alrighty, I am a part of Dr. Rush's lab where we are called men. We men chronic diseases. Using materials, engineering, nanotechnology, and drug delivery, our research is focused on engineering environmentally responsive polymeric materials for biosensing, drug delivery, and tissue engineering. Upon my completion of training next semester, I hope to start a project under one of these posters, as well with starting a project presenting, learning how to present properly with research. That's the biggest goal, bucket list. The top picture right here, which is not my picture, that is a training that I did do, which is called cell culture. And I think it was my favorite. Why GME? I haven't asked this question so many times, and I'm pretty sure it won't be the last time. So during my freshman year, I didn't quite know how to answer this question. Couldn't really give you an answer. Why BME? I knew I researched and I knew that I was interested in it. Finding out this year, research is like a puzzle where with every piece you solve, you can possibly help better humanity. I see the beauty of applying biomedical with technology. I enjoy the knowledge of students or even the research that could be an amazing aspect of our life. I enjoy learning and discovering the ins and outs of being me. I never felt this way about any learning topic or tool. I am very eager to hear everybody's story, what they contribute to the healthcare system with biomedical and technology. I enjoy listening to the faculty and staff talk about the research. What I did for fun, I did a lot more fun things this year. I went to the Halloween social. That was my first time carving a pumpkin, and it was very fun and great de-stressor with a lot of people. Went to Best Fest. It was nice to see Waka Flocka, even though I know at least 2 songs, but I met Chizzy out there, so we had a blast. I went to the museum, explored San Antonio a little bit. I'm from a small town, so we didn't have a dinosaur museum, so it was pretty cool, nice, healing my inner child. And I put the 2 little Bessies up there because me and AC do Girl Lunch Thursdays, where we eat lunch, grab lunch, and talk about our day and just, you know, fun. During spring break, I went to the Oasis on Lake Travis. See me there in the big yellow chair. This is a very cool experience. I enjoyed seeing the water. It was very windy that day, and the water was ice. But it was a beautiful view. Y'all should go. I found out they have like a camping site. I was like, pretty interesting. For summer, I am taking summer classes at least to get ahead in my degree plan, possibly, or maybe even fitting in some things that are not engineering related. I know I wanted to get some wiggle room in there. Touch on some more skills of coding. I'm not that good at it, but by the summer, I will be great. Data analysis, looking at some things in that, find some free courses or even courses I have to pay for. The Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Inc., I was invited. I ended up getting a scholarship with them by coming in my freshman year. So they invited me to come speak with their youth program to talk about my college experience, which I am feeling good about giving back to them and going to go talk to them. I miss them. And that beach. Relaxation. Though in all this chaos and this mess, I'm going to make sure I do that. Maybe take a trip to the beach or just relax. Alrighty, growth mindset. So this year has been a year full of emotion. Resilience has been my best friend. Over the summer during my internship, I did have a death close family member, bringing that grief into this semester and going into the school year was pretty hard. So, but being surrounded by family and friends, the friends that I made, family I made in Top Scholar, has been a great experience. There has been plenty of times where doubt has consumed me, especially during my first semester. During my second, I decided to tell doubt no. I became at peace with where I am now. I realized that I am not the same person for freshman year. I realized that Journey then, she needed to plant her seeds, find her resources. And this journey now that she plants it, I know what to do my junior year so we can skyrocket. I have learned the importance of advocating for myself, meaning getting up and go talk, go find people if I don't know the question. I reached out to Dr. Vizio's, the department chair of biomedical engineering, and the importance of loving my college journey, learning to be okay with the beauty and the not so beauty of it. My mindset of myself has definitely grown. Thank you all for attending my presentation.
Journey, it's been a pleasure just getting to advise you and seeing you grow from freshman year. Seeing all the things you've been doing. I know that, this semester's, or I guess this last year, a little bit difficult in the engineering field, with some of the courses. However, you're being really proactive about at least getting help, seeking help, and being attentive when trying to get that help, right? My things for you that I would like to see is to get involved more. Not only within organizations, but also TSSO or Top Scholar. You're one of the people I don't really get to see often around. And so I would just like to see you kind of be more involved as much as you can. I know that you're being intentional with the way that you're studying, with the courses and stuff. However, sometimes just close the textbook away sometimes and just focus on having fun. I feel like that's the most important part of college is for you to, academics is important, but also getting the ability to have some fun is where I want to see you thrive more in. Also time management, work on that, as you're going to progress into your junior year. I would hate for you to, continue studying to like 2 a.m. or anything like that. You can't cram everything, what I'm trying to say is you can't cram, you can't study a textbook, right? You only know what you know, and so I hope that you don't, continue, trying to absorb everything, and you try to get that help to really kind of focus on that application of things. But super excited to see you get involved with Dr. Weschler's lab next semester and see how that ultimately goes for you. Super proud of you. Just keep doing what you're doing, keep fighting the good fight, and see what kind of, what next semester has in mind for you.
You mentioned wanting to get to know nonprofits. There are tons of folks around the office who can help with that. So tap into the resources that are pretty accessible to you. And I think you'll find there's a wealth of opportunity and things that really represent a wide array of things. So I love the types of things you're getting involved in. I really like that you mentioned mentoring. And one of the things I want to encourage you to do is to share broadly who you are and what you're doing. From the lab to the class experience to extra sorts of things, or even just you as a person, you have a beautiful soul. And I want to see everybody be able to enjoy that. So I'm thrilled that you are meeting with AC and that you have been working with Camion. I think she could learn a lot from her. Be the big sister. And I think you'll benefit from that too. And then the final thing I'll say before I let other folks make comments is that I noticed that, maybe I didn't notice, but have you been to many conferences yet? Have you done conference travel yet?
Not yet.
Okay, I think you need to do that. And you have support for that, and there are things that the faculty members you're working with, Dr. Weschler, Dr. Vizios, Dr. Hood, they can all tell you about, I mean, I know a couple of them, but they can tell you ones that are gonna be great to get you super excited about what's going on in your research field. Now, the world is waiting for you, you know? So the faculty online, do we, Dr. Weschler or Dr. T?
Yes, can you hear me? Hi, Journey. I'm really proud of you. Thank you for sharing your presentation with me. I just want to echo what everyone said and specifically what Christy mentioned. I think we've had many chats this semester and last year, and I think as you get more involved in research, and specifically this year, I think it would be great for you to go to a conference and present your work. And I think that's the kind of highlight of your research to showcase to many other people what you are doing around the nation, right? A national conference for you to present your work. But I think one thing that Christy mentioned that I think would be a great thing to challenge you is all the things that you're doing to maybe start thinking of like the story you want to tell, to provide some maybe like inclusivity with all of this all together. Like you've done all these things in different pieces, but what's Journey's story in all of this together? Like as we go through college, we kind of do this here, do this there, but then like what's your passion in your heart and in your soul that kind of brings all these things together? And I think sometimes it takes a while to figure that out, but maybe that's something you can continue to ask yourself as you do all these things. But I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud to see your growth and your journey and your success. And then just one more thing, you know, the challenges will come, the struggles will come, but don't wait too long to ask for help. We've had this discussion before, but if you feel like you're struggling or something is coming along, just nip it earlier. The sooner the better that you can ask for help. I think we can all help you there, whether it's in research, in Top Scholar, in your courses, we can help find the resources to help you get there. So, but great job. I'm really proud of you.
I'm really happy to hear your story about connecting your friend EOY. That's not, it's a form of mentorship that's more overlooked, I think, and it's equally as important, and it gets noticed because of how rare it is. Dr. Hood's gonna remember that. I encourage you to continue doing that, and I think the folks who are coming up in this next cohort really use that same type of mentorship. So I'm really proud of all the things you've done, and I'm really excited for what's gonna come in the future.
Good afternoon. Thank you everyone for joining us.